Hello, Miami University and all Oxford community. I'm Isabella.
And I'm Jake, your co-host for tonight's show. Welcome back to Miami Television News. Miami University students were overwhelmed by a flood of emails last weekend after more than 17,000 users were accidentally added to a mass mailing list. Between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. on November 9th, users received emails from the MU Oxfund listserv triggering hundreds of replies and hundreds of thousands of notifications across campus. Students shared their opinions on social media, posting memes and screenshots of the incident on apps such as Snapchat and Yik Yak. Miami IT Services quickly fixed the issue, attributing it to a misconfiguration, and confirmed no accounts were compromised.
This year, EA Sports released a new college football video game for the first time since 2014. MTN reporter Stephen Pepper interviewed Miami football athletes for their opinions on the game. After this exclusive look, MTN's Andrew Relvis will give the Miami Sports update.
11 years. That's how long the football world went without a new EA Sports college football video game. Following the 2013 release of NCAA Football 14, the popular video game series disappeared after many lawsuits from former athletes argued improper use of their names, images, and likenesses. However, hope for return came in 2021 when the NCAA reversed its policy on NIL compensation for athletes. And sure enough, on July 19, 2024, EA Sports College Football 25 was released. To say college football fans couldn't wait to get their hands on the game is an understatement. A record-breaking 5 million unique players logged on during the game its first week alone. But maybe no one was more excited for the new game than the athletes themselves. Miami University wide receiver Kay McDonald says being in the video game is a special feeling.
I mean, it's a kind of surreal feeling, playing video games while you're younger, always wishing to be in that game, and then actually seeing yourself in the game is really just an unreal feeling. Special and really just honored to be able to be in the game.
Fellow wide receiver Reggie Virgil can't believe he's in a video game he grew up playing. But although he doesn't necessarily agree with his rating, he appreciates the detail of Yager Stadium and his virtual player.
I really love to see myself run and catch the ball. I think they got our stadium pinpoint, really good. And everything else is nice, like plays and all that, it's nice.
Last winter, EA Sports emailed the players of 134 FBS teams for permission to be in the new game. Each athlete that chose to be featured received $600 and a free copy. The game has many cool features, including dynamic rosters. Each week, athletes' ratings can change based on real-life performances. For Virgil, who leads the team in receiving yards, the game has been extra motivation to improve throughout the season.
I'm not gonna lie to you, it's motivation from your parents, of course, and and people back home, but NCAA just adds another thing of make sure I play good, so NCAA knows I'm good too.
I haven't personally played against anyone, but I've heard a lot of heated arguments of playing against each other, and I've had just a lot of people come up to other people and saying, "Man, you're so good in the game," things like that. So I feel like we hear a lot of that stuff going around.
The 6-4 Redhawks host MAC rival Northern Illinois on Tuesday. As a bid to Detroit looks increasingly possible, the two receivers believe that the video game has positively impacted the team chemistry.
It'd be crazy, even in our room, we'll have people play each other, and they'll come back and be yeah, I'm better, or it's just funny to see them we're both on the same team, so we're both using Miami, so it's our defense versus our offense and our stuff like that. So it's fun.
This is Stephen Pepper for Miami Television News.
Hello and welcome to the last Miami Sports Update of the 2024 year. My name is Andrew Relvis. Let's get into it. We'll start out with a bang as last night the Miami Redhawks defeated the Northern Illinois Huskies 20-9 on the gridiron in Week 3 of MACtion. The Redhawks came into action on the heels of a 5-game winning streak and looked to stay hot. Starting off, the defense took center stage as both sides traded possessions in the first quarter. On the third possession, however, Miami would find the end zone as Dylan Downing rushed in for a 2-yard touchdown, giving the Redhawks a 7-0 lead. Dom Jobin added 3 more shortly after, giving Miami a 10-0 lead after sinking a 22-yard field goal. The very next drive was the best of the night for Miami. It took 7 plays, 73 yards, and only 2 minutes, and it was capped off by the play of the night. At the 30-yard line, Miami ran a trick play that saw wide receiver Javon Tracy throw for a 30-yard strike into the end zone to the arms of Reggie Virgil for 6. Northern Illinois, however, would get a field goal right as time expired, ending the half with Miami leading 17-3. During the third quarter, it was quiet offensively, with both defenses showing up strong. Matt Salopek, Brian Agu, Ty Wise, and Eli Blakey all proved crucial in the second half. The Huskies later fought back by scoring a touchdown, but failing a 2-point try left them trailing 17-9. With NIU looking to tie it up, who else but Miami's Corey Suttle forcing a huge fumble that was recovered by Brian Agu and eventually led to another Dom Jobin field goal to give Miami a 20-9 lead. A few plays later, Northern Illinois had a chance to cut it to 8 with a field goal, but Miami blocked the try to give them a decisive 20-9 victory. The Redhawks have won 6 straight and will head to Bowling Green to face the Falcons with a chance to book their ticket to Detroit for the MAC championship for the second year in a row. Turning it to hoops, the Miami men's team was in action this past week. For the Redhawks, they've had a nice start to the year, beginning 2-1. Their most recent matchup came in Ann Arbor as they faced off against the Michigan Wolverines, a Big Ten team that's looking to do damage in March. With the Redhawks being huge underdogs, they sure fought hard in the first half. After a competitive first 20 minutes, Miami only trailed 36-44 and hit an impressive 8 3-pointers led by Cam Kraft and Peter Suter. The next 20 minutes, however, were forgettable for Miami as it saw Michigan shoot lights out from deep and play suffocating defense, leading to a lot of Redhawks turnovers. The final score was 94-67 Wolverines, but still, as a Miami fan, you can't be mad at their fight. Miami falls to 2-2, and their top contributors were Ian Elmer with 14 points, Cam Kraft, the Xavier transfer, with 13, and Peter Suter, the Bellarmine transfer, with 12. Miami next matchup will be in Florida for the Fort Myers tip-off game against the 3-1 Siena Saints of the MEAC next Monday.
After 438 days of negotiations with Miami University, the Faculty Alliance of Miami marched into Rudabush Hall on November 12th. FAM is seeking fair compensation, academic freedom, and so much more for the faculty of Miami University. Make sure to check out the Miami Students article by Taylor Stumbaugh to learn more about the march or information and quotes from faculty members.
Oxford residents and Miami students alike will be happy to know that a Waffle House has officially opened in Oxford. It opened on Tuesday, November 12th, and its current hours are from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. However, management plans to have a Waffle House open for 24 hours.
Miami University issued a request for proposals to build a new university-affiliated hotel on its Northwest campus. This hotel would be full service, including food and beverages services, fitness facilities, and conference rooms. The final location has not been confirmed, but the university is eyeing the corner of Cook Field. If these plans go through, Cook Field's turf will be expanded to the south to accommodate the new building. According to university press release, this project will enhance campus life and stimulate the local economy.
The end of the semester brings the annual performance of the university's theater department. Here's an inside look at this year's special show. This fall, the Miami University Department of Theater shares the exciting untold fairy tale, Peter and the Starcatcher. With all the magic this show brings, sophomore Ryan O'Malley shares his gratitude towards the production team this semester.
They are really efficient at their jobs. Specifically, Jord and Elena, they do a really good job at keeping the ship together.
Director Madsey Flynn, cast and crew bring fun to the stage this weekend, November 20th through the 24th. The play tells the story of how one miserable orphan, Peter Pan, comes to be the boy who would not grow up. The show explores the themes of friendship, duty, and love. The Department of Theater students began rehearsals at the beginning of the semester, creating lasting memories with one another. Freshman Olivia Weddle says it's been an experience like no other.
Definitely the rehearsal process and just making new bits every rehearsal. They have kept me laughing every time, and this is definitely the most I've broken during a show because I'm just laughing at everything. So.
The show includes a diverse group of talented Miami students. Junior Sophie Wertz shares that her background in theater made this show feel more like home.
I've been doing theater from a very young age, so in a way I kind of have been working like my whole life up to doing theater in college and professionally, and I just think that my past experience with main stage and kind of already knowing how Gates works, how tech is going to look like, really helps me. Also, just being at Miami for a couple of years, I also know the crew better, the faculty, but it was really nice for Madsy, our director, to come in and, show us a new take on how stuff here can work. So,
Show information can be found through the department's Instagram at Miami OH Theater.
Thank you for tuning in to Miami Television News. I'm Jake.
And I'm Isabella. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Miami MTN.